Oh, you know who that was? That was little Hemophobula. He's a poor little vampire, and he wants to become a vampire, but he's got some problems that are making that a difficult transition.
He's the subject of a new children's book by local author Normandy Piccolo, and she joins us today to tell us all about this little fella.
Hemophobula. Hemophobula.
Hemophobula.
Where did that name come from?
It's part of it is because he faints at the sight of blood or anything red, so the hemophiliac aspect of it.
Sure.
And then the blah part comes from Dracula, which is his idol, which is who he longs to be like.
Right.
Is Dracula.
What was the inspiration for this? I mean, was somebody in your family or that suffered from hemophilia, or
well, actually,
where did it come from?
Myself personally, I faint at the sight of my own blood.
Do you really?
I do. I can look at other people's blood, but if I see my own, I'm down for the count. But actually, this came from a homework assignment. I belong to a local writers group, the TNT Writers Group, and
the TNT Writers Group.
TNT Writers Group.
What does that stand for?
I think it's just like dynamite, exciting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And anyway, so every once in a while, the president of it will give us assignments just to kind of hone our skills, keep us kind of up to date. Well, she gave us an assignment to do a one-page vampire story, and I decided to do everything opposite of what is about a vampire.
Right,
so I came up with this little 3-foot guy that no matter how hard he tries to be a vampire, he just can't do it.
Because he has more than just a problem with blood. I mean, it is, like you said, it's exactly the opposite of everything you know about vampires, right?
Yes.
Like, what is it with garlic? He likes garlic, right?
He loves garlic.
Eats a lot of lasagna, Italian food.
Yeah. anything garlicky he loves. He loves to drink garlic juice. That's his favorite. And it's really funny because if I go to schools and speak to kids about it, I mention the aspect about the garlic because they'll always ask me, well, what does he eat if he doesn't eat blood? And I'm like, garlic, and they're all like,
that's the ooh part?
Yeah, the ooh part.
Does he enjoy the beach? Does he like getting sun? Does he spend a lot of time, you know, out of the coffin during the day?
You know, surprisingly, on a second book that I'm doing on him, I'm going to touch base on that one.
Oh, okay.
Aspect of it.
So what is kind of the lesson behind Hemophobula here?
Well, he's an inspiration because he wants so much to be a vampire, and no matter what it is that he does, he messes up, but he keeps trying. So for kids, when I talk to kids about it, I always encourage them, no matter, you know, if you do bad on something, just try again. Don't get so down on yourself. Don't give up. Don't quit. Just keep trying. And I myself personally have taken that lesson to heart because I've been trying to do writing for a very, very long time. I've been writing since I was 5 years old, and only recently, after many, many, many years, have I finally hit on something that seems to be taking off.
How does that feel to see your work, you know, published and bound, and there it is,
toy?
And you can hold it in your hand?
It's surreal. It really is. I look at like the boxes of the books and I'm like, oh no, this can't be.
This didn't happen.
Yeah, it's really, I'm still getting used to it because I'm a really, really shy person.
Well, you know, you mentioned that you've been writing since you were 5, and we have a really super cute picture of you, I think probably around that age. And this was sort of is this when you began writing? Right here?
Yes. Actually,
And which, are you on the left or right?
I'm the little pilgrim, Priscilla.
Okay.
And the other one is my sister. She's going to kill me. But I put together a little Thanksgiving Day play, and I was Priscilla, and I made her be the talking turkey, and I made her a little construction paper beak, and I took our macaw parrot's feathers and masking taped them all over her body. And if I had another picture, I would show you the back half of her. She had this huge fan of these giant macaw feathers. They fanned out like a turkey.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
So now getting back to the book, though, you debuted this publicly at Guavaween this year?
Yes.
Did you read to the kids, or how'd that go?
No, actually, Ivana Cadaver read for the kids.
Ivana Cadaver.
Ivana Cadaver.
Her actual name.
Her actual, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, she read to the kids to the spooky story time at the Halloween. It was a lot of fun, and surprisingly, there was a really great big turnout despite the heat. There were a lot of kids there, and she kind of got the kids into Hemophobula's fainting, because when Hemophobula faints, he always leans to the left and leans to the right and rolls his eyes back, and so she got all the kids doing that, and it was cute.
Very cute
to watch that.
Well, you actually have some more books too, and not to take anything away from Hemophobula, coming down the pike at this point.
Yes.
And I found this really funny because one of them is called "Why You Gotta Be So Mean, Stinky Spider."
Yes.
And then in your bio it says that you like to spend time with your stinky spider. Yes. Do you have a stinky spider?
Yes, a little tarantula.
Do you really?
A little tarantula.
Well, yeah.
Does he wander about the house,
no.
you know, frolicking with the other animals and so forth?
No.
So is he the inspiration then for Stinky Spider?
Yes and no. He sort of helped me get over my arachnophobia.
Ah.
Fear of spiders.
See, that's what we need is to get you a pet snake.
Do you have any snake stories?
No, but my mom does.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. So, and he has a plethora of friends too that help him to discover how to not be so mean.
Yeah, he is like an envious, jealous spider. He's so focused on like the ladybug because she's beautiful. He's jealous of her beauty. He's jealous of the bee that can make honey and things like that. And he never stops to take a minute to look at his special talents, which is his ability to make webs. So he's so busy, like to use that old phrase, looking over the fence. He never takes a minute to look back at himself.
That you just got such wonderful lessons, I think. I'm really glad that you're able to put these out there for people because I think this is really great. And children's books are really your forte, yes?
Yes. Oddly enough, I wanted to be initially like the next Anne Rice type of writer, and then I just, for whatever reason, just fell into doing children's.
Where can we find a copy of this with the complimentary free handmade puppet, by the way?
Finger puppet.
Where can we get the book?
You can find it on, I've got a website up. It's a family-friendly website, and it's www.heelandhandy.com.
Heel and Handy?
Heel and Handy. Healin as in Nancy, handy.com.
There you go.
We're going to link you directly there at studio10.tv as well. So just in case you missed that, you can just go there and click on the Hemophobula story, and we will link you directly there.